security program on spreadsheets, new regulations piling up, and audit dread? It's time for Vanta. Vanta automates security and compliance, brings evidence into one place, and cuts audit prep by 82%. Less manual work, clearer visibility, faster deals, zero chaos. Call it compliance or call it compliance. Get it? Join the 15,000 companies using Vanta to prove trust. Go to vanta.com/calm.
What is the one thing you need to focus on to ensure success in your business? Stay tuned to find out.
Welcome. Okay, here's the question. Serious? How are we dark horses? You know, the ones everyone is betting against, the ones they don't expect to win, place, or even show on the track, and they'll even laugh on us when we talk about trying. How do we show the world our greatness and triumph? Come on. Well, that's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. This is The Dark Horse Entrepreneur. My name is Tracy Brinkman.
And push it out.
Well, hello there, my Dark Horse friends and family. Welcome back to your daily dose of Change My Life in 15 minutes or less learning. I'm your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman, and you, well, as you know, that's infinitely more important. You are a driven entrepreneur, and you're here because you're ready to start, restart, kickstart, or just start leveling up with some great marketing, personal, or business tips and results in order to build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. And me? Well, I'm here hitting you with another daily success episode on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur as we dive deep into success with actionable advice, tips, and steps designed to help you level up your game because as we already know, when it comes to success, there are no shortcuts. That's good speaking, right? There are no shortcuts except for taking those little steps towards your goal every single day. And oh my God, check it out. Here we are. Episode 50 of the Dark Horse Entrepreneur, and thank you for making that possible, for coming and hanging out with us. And happy Friday, right? You're one of the reasons I actually started the daily episodes. You know, it's because sometimes, you know, that it's good to know that there's someone out there with you. And I am, right? I'm here in your ear as you make your way along your entrepreneurial path day in, day out. I'm here on those podcasts, and I'm here with you, right? Patting you on the back in spirit as you buck the odds to make your dreams a reality. And I think I'm even further blessed because I know the kind of people that listen to this podcast and ones like it, you know, they got game. I mean, they have mad skills, and that's why they're striking out on their own to bring value to their clients and to the marketplace in order to help those in the market reach their dreams so that you can reach yours, right? You know, like they say, you help enough other people reach their goals, and you'll reach yours. I mean, I know there's a wide variety of folks that listen to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur. We're talking CEOs, managers, visionaries, trainers, speakers, coaches, sales folks. The list goes on and on of who are out there trying to make it work, especially in these trying times that we've been having to go through here in 2020. And it gets hard, right? I mean, I get it. Been there, done that, still doing it right here alongside you. So I'm hopeful that you're finding that having someone else out there in your ear, cheering you on, sharing advice, sharing some wisdom, tapping the wisdom of others that are far ahead of both of us in the hopes of moving us both along our journey together. I'm hopeful that you're finding that helpful as you run your race and get your results. So I guess for me, on this 50th episode of the Dark Horse Entrepreneur, that's why these daily episodes, that's what they're all about, right? So I guess I'll come back to saying thank you for taking your time to be here today and every day that you're here, allowing me to step into your world and, you know, whisper into your ear. And let me take this moment first, right, to applaud you, yay, right, for getting out there and busting your ass to get shit done. I mean, that's what it's really all about, right? That's really, it's what it's all about. And I think it's more that, you don't have to. Yeah, no. What, Tracy, I don't have to? What do you mean I don't have to? 'Cause, you know, I'd really rather not. Yeah, I guess you could say you don't have to. I mean, there are other options. There's other ways around it, through it, under it, right? I mean, you could just, I don't know, get a lame old job, dump on your dreams, or you could just be poor, right? You could just say, screw it. I'm going to give up on my expectations. I'm going to crawl into a hole, or I'm going to crawl into the crevice and the crouch and become like the dust bunnies just laying there, right? Nothing wrong with any of those options. I mean, if that's what you want, but I'm guessing because you're here listening to this, that's not what you want. If you're anything like me, I don't want to be. I don't like those options. I mean, think about it, right? All the things that you wouldn't be able to do if you exercise those options. I mean, for me, it's like, dude, I wouldn't be able to play my drums, right? I wouldn't be able to afford to have a drum set. I wouldn't be able to go to concerts. Okay. That one's probably not as valuable right now because there's not a whole lot of concerts going on, right? I couldn't have been able to drive down to see my daughter get married not too long ago, right? I couldn't do all the amazing things that I love doing with my lovely wife and my family. So, you have to be willing to bust your ass, to be a little more, to burn the midnight oil in order to have a little more, be a little more, to reach the dreams, aspirations, and goals that I have in my life and that you have in yours, to, have that fun, to do the fun stuff, right? To have the extra little toy that you may be wanting. That's the trade-off I'm willing to make. And I'm guessing you're willing to make it too. Yeah. See, that's what I thought. That's why you're here. And that's about the mindset. And I know we've spent a number of episodes and time on episodes talking about mindset. We can get into the specifics and techniques, but so many do that, right? I mean, as we all know, because I've told you so many times, if your mindset is jacked, your biz set is going to get jacked. You might be able to get your biz to a certain level with whatever mindset you have, but until you get that mindset dialed in, there's going to be this glass ceiling that you're going to hit. And you're going to get it hit hard, right? You're going to just like thunk, right? Until you get it on track and to be able to run that optimal race that you're looking to get out there and run. So, at the end of the day, here's an extra bonus. If your mindset is right, your customers are always better. Your leads, your prospects, your clients, your customers, your partners, your opportunities, they're always going to be 150% better if your mindset is right. So I'm hoping that some of those that, that come in here and that listen to this content, that they, like you, and the guy over there, right, get your head right. I mean, here is hoping someone that is your potential customer for you listens to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur as well, right? And they listen and they learn about mindset and they start getting it right to improve their life and their biz so that when they're working with you, they are better for you and for your business. And they come to you ready to hit the ground running, inspired to take on the shit that they need to get done, feeling good about being ready to use your services and your products. And that makes it even easier for you. I mean, come on, think about it. Be honest. Wouldn't going through all that crazy stuff that you have to get through with a client be just a tiny bit easier? Right? Right? I mean, even the teeny weeniest, tiniest bit, if your mindset was right. Yeah? It would be awesome, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. It would even make selling easier. Now, sell is easier than you think. It's kind of the title for the day. And in talking to some of my entrepreneurial friends, I've been hearing this repeated message. Oh my God, I need to get this big project, this big influx of cash into my business. Oh my God, this big project is never going to get done, right? They're all like, oh, it's me. I was just on an interview with a gentleman who had been working on this big project for a year and a half. And it's finally coming to fruition. So it's another one of those, oh my God, I need to get this big project done. And, don't get me wrong, right? God knows those big projects are awesome, especially the big paychecks that come with them. I mean, we always need those, right? But isn't it just as important to have those ongoing smaller things going ka-chunka in the background? Those little items that just keep on keeping on. They keep on there grinding away for you in the background of your business, keeping the cash flow, well, flowing, right? That's kind of the magic piece, right? I mean, it does take a whole lot of cash flow to make life pretty easy, or a little easier. Pretty nice. And if you don't believe me, like I've told you before, give it a try. I mean, you could probably live on far less than you think you can. But if you keep that cash flow faucet dripping at a rate where you don't have to live with less, that makes it even better, right? So you want to keep your eyes on all the prizes, the big ones and the small ones. Have those big projects that you're working on, and to keep those big paydays coming in periodically, but never ever ignore those ever ongoing grinding cash flow engines that will keep the lights on and keep that engine humming in your business. So there is a magic formula for building a company to whatever heights you might want it to be, right? You ready for it? I'm going to hit you for it. This is gold. Lean in. You're going to want to hear this one. Find something that people want to buy, preferably from you, and sell it to them. Boom. There it is, right? Congratulations. Thank you. You're now successful. I know, a little bit of sarcasm there. But really, you go out, you find the people that want to buy the thing that you already have. We're not talking about expanding your product line. We're not talking about rebuilding the wheel. We're not talking about making anything new. You're just selling what you have already found that people want to buy. And all you're doing is finding more people to buy it. That becomes your entire effort or your goal, to find more people to buy what you're already selling. Now, how do you reach the level you want to reach? Tracy, hey, I want to reach 50K a year, 100K a year, 250, 1 million a year, whatever the number is. We'll go out there and find enough people that want to buy that item that you're already selling, and keep finding those people until you reach that goal. Bam, there it is. Now, when you reach that goal of 50, 100, 250K that you have set, then, did you hear that? Then expand your product line, right? This is where I hear, I so often I'm hearing my entrepreneurial friends, right? Acquaintances, folks out there, they're saying, ooh, I found 50 people to buy my ebook, my widget, whatever it is, my product, my service. So now I need to sell them my new widget 2.0, or the master matching fidget widget. I don't know, whatever it is. And they just add on here and they add on there. And it's just not entrepreneurs. Trust me, I've been in companies of varying sizes that have fallen victim to this too. I saw an amazing company with a great product line get overly focused on increasing that line of products so much that they lost their way. They got so far off course, they actually ended up having to sell their business. Well, if I'm completely honest with you, they went and filed for bankruptcy, and they were purchased. And they were purchased on pennies and dollars. Here's what's really sad. What happened next? The new owners narrowed the product line to the core items that the original business was selling the best, which was probably a handful. Actually, it wasn't probably. It was a handful of items. And now it's kicking ass and it's taking names. So here's the deal. Let me loop back around. No matter how small your initial success is, if you focus on selling to new customers, filling in the top of your sales funnel with a good stream of those new customers, and do not worry about the product, because if it's selling and you're not getting complaints and that product or service is bloody well working, you don't have to worry about the deliverable. You just got to worry about getting more customers. So what you need to focus on is that process, how to run this sales process so that more people will buy. Now, let me step aside for a quick second here. If there's anything that can fix anything within your world or within your business, what do you think that would be? Just go ahead, say it out loud. Right? Yeah, SALES. Sales, ladies and gentlemen. A sale, yeah, that 4-letter word that we love, but many hate to get out there and try and do. More sales is what it's all about. So if you're trying to firm up your business right now, maybe it's a little shaky, a little teetering, a little tottering, like those annoying tables that we have all sat down at a restaurant and it's like rock, 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 right? You get slide the matchbook under one of those legs. Well, look, here's the thing. The matchbook in this case is taking that one thing that you know that people out there are already purchasing from you and grinding hard and selling a ton of it. And it'll be like an entrepreneurial life raft for you, right? And it will save you. So why wouldn't you just want to get out there and do that? Yeah. Here's the answer I keep hearing. In most cases, they're getting bored with that. Oh, come on, Tracy. I've been there. I've done that. I want to do something more exciting. I don't want to keep selling just that. Well, get over it, right? I mean, if you're in business, then you're in business to be bored sometimes, right? At the core of business, what you're really doing is you're duplicating yourself over and over and over again. I mean, think about it. You're extracting something from your mind or your skill set into a product or service that people are willing to pay for, and then you're getting out there and you're selling it over and over. Ka-chunka, 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 over and over. It's not recreating a wheel. Heck, if the freaking thing is working, don't break it. If you're creating a new wheel, then perhaps it should be called a new business. I'm just saying. So you get out there and find what people are selling and then go sell it to them. That's what you need to be doing. It's as easy as doing that. All right? Don't you think? Okay, well, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. Right? So find that thing that people are already buying from you and sell it and sell it and sell it. Find more people to sell it to. Whew, that wraps up another week of your daily success episodes and the milestone episode 50, right? It's just a little bit younger than I am. So make sure while you're here, go ahead and go down there and hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying getting these daily episodes, as well as the weekly interview episodes, right? Give us a 5-star rating, drop us a review. And if you'd like to come on over and get to know us a little bit more intimately, you could say, and meet some other driven entrepreneurs, come over to the Facebook group. Go to facebook.com, and in that search bar, type in Dark Horse Tribe, and then you'll see us. We'll be right at the top of the results on that. And if you can't find us doing that, then go to your favorite web browser, type in darkhorseschooling.com/darkhorsetribe, press that enter key, and it'll take you right there. I look forward to meeting you in the group and hanging out with you. All right, you get out there, you run your race, you get your results, and let me hear about them. And until next week, think successfully and take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
And you know this!
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.